Hello guys, welcome to the second video. जहाँ हम गेम छोड़े थे वहीं पे से खेलेंगे हम. चलो चलते हैं फिर. आज कुछ बकचोदी करते हैं. चलो बुढ़ऊ को लाइन पे ला दिया. अबे ये फिर से वही यार. चेक पॉइंट में सेव नहीं हुआ था क्या ये? फिर से वही बकचोदी देखने को मिल रहा है.
No, rascal, wait.
Get away from me!
It's a birthday.
There's so much you could do with me. Just adds a whole new dimension. Even the cheap stuff. You know how easy it is to make a delicious jerk.
Why does this always bloody happen? I refuse to put up with this. No!
Hello? Anyone home? I suppose I should turn the power back on.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Oh, do simmer down. Sabine brought me here.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed. Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network. Downloading our database. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice.
Guys, ये तो पहले ही हम
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial
बकचोदी करके फायदा नहीं है. आगे सारे गेम खेलते हैं.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics.
I'll be right down. Could use the war.
Start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Just like that. Just like that. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. That's it. Nice one.
There's only one more skill you need to master.
Welcome to DedSec.
Brilliant. Finally found my people.
चलो गाइस अभी रियल गेम स्टार्ट हो गई है. अभी इन चूतियों से बात करना पड़ेगा थोड़ा मोड़ा फॉर्मेलिटी.
Hello.
Yo, I can't believe we just like DedSec or whatever, with no initiation or nothing.
We're all learning on the job.
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
Listen, as long as we put a stop to people exploiting the city, I'll be happy.
I'm sure Albion's turning a tidy profit. Those cunts are treating London like a hostile takeover.
Don't forget about Clan Kelly. Them fucks have way too much power. I got beef with them.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
First order of business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
अभी
Hey, Sharp, we have a hookup.
लगता है इसने हैक करके पकड़ लिया है हमें चाहिए गाड़ी पुलिस वाला है गार्ड में गोली मार देगा
Clear, moving on.
अबे हट बुढ़ाऊ
Shooter, let's lock down that vehicle.
ये गाड़ी सही लग रही है इसी को उठाते हैं
You're listening to the bug.
Michael's nausea, vomiting and headaches. You're listening to The Bug, the Resistance comedy show brought...
यहाँ जाना है हमें
By the Buccaneer Network. I'm Andy, joining me, as always, Alice.
I'm excited to be here. Apparently, the Resistance is not going well.
Again? Well, there has been some news about DedSec, the Resistance and/or terrorist organisation, delete according to preference, not preference, sorry.
Don't get away that easy! Burn out!
McGilly's or album. According to a SIRS official, DedSec is no longer a threat. Which I guess is true, in that it was never a threat in the first place.
Someone's hacked this.
Aunt Gladys
Scan
had her appendix out. Oh, Andy, that surgeon's a real threat, waggling that knife at me, trying to knock me out. What they call a scalpel and an anaesthetic, Gladys. Anyway, if SIRS DedSec is DedSec, I guess you have to assume that DedSec's never been stronger. But I do worry, Alice. I mean, sometimes I think, is there any hope? Do you still have hope?
I don't think I'm allowed
चलो
to
गाइस
have
अभी
hope
मिशन में
when
चलते
it
बाद
is
बकचोदी हो गई
algorithmically designated information equivalent of a propaganda state, and every resistance that I've ever seen is weaker than the British pound. I feel like hope is an expensive thing to buy these days.
Right. Is it all totally pointless? I mean, it can feel pointless. I've spent almost all of my life doing pointless things, like watching sport, thinking about sport, thinking about watching sport, learning French and hoping for a better future. All completely pointless. But yeah, I've done. So we might as well carry on. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Yes, I think there is. Unfortunately, what is that light? Is it an oncoming train? Well, no, it couldn't be. Because the train would be late. Is the light at the end of the tunnel a burning effigy of the concept of hope? Quite possibly. Is it the soul of Sky Larson imploding into its own vacuum? Is it the ego of Nigel Cass that is now so big that it's sucked all the light in the universe into itself? I think that is most likely. Is that, but we'll never give up, bug fans. This resistance will...
Due to heightened critical activity, pedestrians at night may be at risk for the nightmare.
एक बुढ़ाऊ को
There's abominably awful things to this planet as men. I mean, overall, Alice, I think we're still ahead as men, but you lot are catching up. Fair play to you. You're listening to The Bug.
Last year, this MP was exposed as corrupt and resigned from office. Fast forward a few months and he's back in politics, this time as a lobbyist, advancing the interests of Bloom, Tidus, and Albion. Find out more tonight at GBB.
This is London Calling. You're listening to Buckingham.
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together instead of alone.
I do not believe this.
Well, here I am.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area.
Shit.
Sending location on the 1033. Advised conditions.
Seems the alarm has a mind of its own. I'll look around just in case.
That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
We're being watched. Look that spider down. Stay alert.
Could be an alarm malfunction or whoever triggered it ran.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
My goodness. The mind boggles at the potential this has.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. All right, access the network here, and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. Located the TTOS hub. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
So, Bagley, how do we go about getting our hands on this lovely AR tech?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I can recalibrate it to the DedSec network and clone my own version.
Oh, I see. I'm just supposed to get the server off the roof. How the hell do I do that?
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
Let's hear some ideas for this heavy lifter we're after.
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
No kidding, dimwit.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing if you're someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
If they're not, there'll be jobs that no one in their... sane mind would actually want to do, but that's the price of progress, I guess. And we have to embrace the way technology is taking over everything, because maybe this is a ray of hope for us in this dark universe. That technology will, in fact, render us all obsolete, and we won't need humans at all. Because look at the bad things that are happening now. What is the common denominator behind all that?
I don't know, Andy, tell me.
All the bad things that are happening now, all the bad things that have ever happened, all involve human beings. They're always involved whenever anything goes wrong from the very dawn of time. And think of this, an automated night attack. Sure, will step up from a human night attack. You could even program it to have a tiny, tiny sliver of something. And if you have an automated prime minister, you could program it to be occasionally in the dead end country. So
No, please.
Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one.
They look promising. They don't quite fit the bill. Maybe another time.
Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks sufficient too.
No, this isn't right.
Oh my god. Right. Cool. Yes.
They don't have access to a heavy cargo drone. You need to find a construction worker.
Whoa, what are you doing? That's a gun! Dear God.
God damn it! No!
No, this is...
That bloody gun!
This has been compromised. Be on the lookout for a hacker.
Watch out, there's an active shooter! Listen to me. We don't need guns right now.
Is that a fucking gun?
Got to stay fucking calm.
Gun! Oh my God! Stay away from me!
अबे होल्ड तो कर रहे हो क्यों नहीं रहा है कुछ यार बकचोदी पे
Don't do anything you'll regret.
They don't have access to a heavy cargo drone. You need to find a construction worker.
They don't quite fit the bill. Maybe another time.
You're gonna hurt yourself with that. Did I just whip myself?
Christ almighty, you all right?
They don't quite fit the bill. Maybe another time.
What? Let's turn the volume down, eh?
This is the first time I've seen a construction worker. They're looking fit. Lots of tools.
What can I do?
चलो guys एक
You look like the rebellious sort. Are you interested in fighting the good fight?
Are you a part of DedSec? Perhaps you could help me.
I'll have a look at our schedule. What's wrong?
I needed help and was desperate enough to borrow from Clan Kelly. Now I'm basically their indentured servant until my debt is repaid. Please help me get out from under them.
All right. My friends and I will see what's what.
Clan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Got it.
But shit. इसको मारते हैं bro.
Never been a Prime Minister, Andy. I've never seen him, I've never heard of him. The only times I ever hear what the Prime Minister does is when nothing happens.
I mean, it has reached the point where, and I've thought this for a long time, we would be better off if the Prime Minister was a watermelon. I think we'd all be happy with that. We'd all know what he's doing.
You hear him being praised for his diplomatic skills all the time, but the best mark of diplomacy is when nothing happens. So good diplomacy is indistinguishable from him doing absolutely nothing.
You are listening to very glad that my children studied drama at school.
Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
Well now, Clan Kelly's gotten rather big for their britches. They've never operated on a scale like this before.
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on.
In this day and age. Of course, it's not just the jobs that have been technologicalised beyond all recognition. It is also all reality. Thanks once again to Optic. According to Bloom, the Optic system is now the most secure it's ever been. And, well, of course, I mean, it's so convenient, Optic, isn't it? It saves us so much time and hassle trying to exist in a kind of realm of reality. You need to bother with that. I mean, sure, the government has hacked into my soul and now basically monitors my every waking moment of thought.
Wait,
what? But at least I don't have to type, where's my nearest bowl of muesli, and at least I'm not frittering away my precious mental energies thinking, what do I actually think?
Optic is so secure, Andy. It's more secure than a teenage girl reading a women's magazine. It's more secure than a comedian with a drinking problem. It's more secure than a young man who's just got his first motorcycle license.
Hey, you're grilled. Picture time. Oh, yeah.
Should be getting on. Not worth getting involved in.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oi, what are you looking at?
While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
You're making a mistake here.
Shit, man, पकड़े गए.
Fuck! Look around. Yo, drone. Start a search.
हमारे से मत बुड़ो अबे यार चूक गया लैपटॉप किधर है मेरे भाई से कुछ ले लेते हैं इसी लेमो Shit, इधर
Right, you've got to raise all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black, and more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Fabulous. आओ भाई निकलो तो
Fecker. Shit! He's hiding.
Where the fuck did he go?
Everyone, look, stay in contact. Nothing here. I'll check another area. I'm starting to get really pissed off. Motherfucker!
He's not coming back. We're clear.
Has to be here somewhere.
No one here. I'll check another area.
Spin up and find them. Can't see any. I'll look anyway.
Nothing much here.
They just up and vanished.
चले बुढ़ाओ खुद ही मार
Let's find this bellend. Find them. Tear the place apart if you have to.
Oh, you're here.
All clear here. I'm gonna check somewhere else.
ओह समझ गया
I'm gonna get a tongue lasher for losing another one.
उधर है।
Here we go, fucker. I'm taking fire.
Shit, shot back.
Moving in. Area clear. Moving on.
चलना माधर चोद
It's gone. Pack it in.
Hang on. Hold it right.
Transfer complete.
We've squared your debt with Clan Kelly. You're free now. I suggest you put more thought into who you become friendly with.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, dears. They slander your name in the streets, but I'll be sure to sing your praises from now on.
In DedSec, the more the merrier. Care to join us?
Right. Count me in.
Who needs violent crime anymore anyway? You know, you can just starve to death
Auto
without
drive
dying
now
a
enabled.
gang war.
We do have to ask exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this. Let's ask him.
तो गाइस अभी हम चला रहे हैं टेस्ला ऑटोमेटिक राजस्थान की नंबर प्लेट है
Sorry, you've missed him. I'm afraid he's popped out for the
पर
decade.
ये कुछ ज़्यादा ही बकचोदी कर रहे हैं
Yes, of course. There's a shady cabal of vested
खुद से जाना
interests
पड़ेगा
controlling
हमें
and propping up in power. Great. Chat with them then.
Oh, Andy, remember we...
भाई इतना दूर है बे
You get away with prank calls without people coming round to your house to beat the
चलो
shit out of you.
ऑटोमेटिक बंद
Auto drive now disabled.
गाड़ी चलाएगा तेरा भाई
Did you think the Prime Minister will ever come back?
I don't think we've ever had a Prime Minister.
Oh, that's a much more reassuring way of looking at things. What have we become? Alice, when you look at the state of our politics, we're supposed to have the mother of parliament. Well, this is one mother that has emphatically abandoned her kids in the woods to be brought up by wolves. And let me tell you, that never works out like it does in the stories. Wolves are bad parents, unless you're a wolf, in which case they're going to do a job bringing you up as a wolf. Do not give your children to wolves. And do we actually own anything as a country now? Is there anything we haven't flogged off for profit? I think we've basically just become a homeopathic Britain. Diluted and diluted until there's barely a trace of the original Britain left. But some quackish lunatics insist it actually works better that way. It's total bullshit. Is there anything left? New on the boat. New on the boat this week. A new feature. The Bug Off feature. The person who was making this week, we're going to tell to bug off and to get things going on.
नहीं टैक्सी नहीं मेरे भाई
Big Nigel expressing his freedom to run a private army. I guess historically there is a precedent. The East India Company, that was a trading house with an army of 250,000 soldiers, which is a lot for a company. The Bug PLC has Alice with a water pistol, but crucially, compared with Albion, the East India Company didn't operate its quarter-of-a-million-strong army in London. It is a long way away, out of sight, out of mind. Anyone to nominate for the Bug Off, Alice?
I think today's bug off for me goes to my streaming service. I'm sick of being recommended things based on things I already like. The other day it recommended me to watch a reality TV competitive dating show set in a nude commune. Andy, I watched it and I liked it, and I do not want to be the kind of person who enjoys nude competitive reality television dating shows. I did not want to know that about myself. I have to go sit in the corner and cry.
That's it from the Bug. Don't forget the live show that is so secret it is definitely not happening at the usual time and place this month. Definitely not. And definitely do not tell anyone not to come to it. Definitely not. Usual place.
Guy Larson, the enigmatic founder of Broker Tech. Everyone knows her name, but no one knows too much about her, and you only really see her these days as a hologram. She was pretty young when she launched Broker Tech, the company that is best known for introducing
DedSec resurgence have prompted Parliament to approve the use of lethal force for Albion contractors. CEO Nigel Cass had this to say.
DedSec terrorists will quickly find that Albion, unlike the police force of this city, is battle-tested and proven in the field.
The Prime Minister's office has called this shoot-to-kill mandate a drastic but necessary...
Hell of a news day. Here, your new gear.
Quite the commitment, isn't it? From this point on, I'm DedSec. Nothing about my life will be normal.
What's normal? When we can be shot on sight for no bloody reason.
It's awful, and someone has to clean up this mess. But can I just leave everything behind?
You aren't walking away, silly. You're fighting all the nasties that will hurt the things you care for.
Right. Well then, I'm ready.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Right. Welcome aboard, etc., etc.
चलो
I'll give you the
guys,
speech
लौंडिया
later.
मान गई
Right now,
हमारी
we
गेम
need you
ज्वाइन
and your
करने के
big,
लिए।
strong drone friend to get on top
आज
of
के लिए बस
SRS
इतना
HQ
ही।
and steal a server. Think you can
कल
handle that?
मिलते हैं नए वीडियो के साथ।
I'm going now.
तब तक के लिए गुड नाइट, हिला के सो जा।
God, this resistance could benefit from more